wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, it's chilly out there.
It is.
Ooh.
Downright cold. I couldn't believe how cold it said it was. It's like what, in the 30s, something like that?
My
40s?
car said 46.
46?
That was pretty cold for me.
Yeah, just kind of like out of nowhere, too, huh?
I like it, though. It's nice to switch it up and wear some different clothes for once.
Well, if you have a gut or a belly, you love this weather because you can cover it up.
Right.
Look what I'm wearing.
Gut camouflage.
I got my overalls on.
Overalls, okay. All right.
Farmer Bird.
I mean, you look like you are going to be speaking at the farmers' conference later.
Well, it's laundry month, and also I've been doing a lot of things outdoors. So I
saw your video of baby Lochlan in the dinosaur garden.
Pretty wholesome content.
Wow, the garden looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you.
It's popping.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's why I can't walk this week.
Did you almost fall holding baby Lochlan at the end of that video?
No, that's the one thing I lock into that baby.
Well, he's standing and he's got his back to a very giant lawn chair and he's backed all the way up to it. I'm like, oh my God, please do not fall with baby Lochlan.
Yeah, because I definitely uploaded that video.
Him dropping a toddler?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have dropped him.
I would never.
I think Jbird would have absorbed the fall.
I would have.
And protected the baby.
1,000,000%.
I know you would have.
How long do you think before baby Lochlan starts carrying you?
Oh.
I don't know. It could be tomorrow, Kev.
Could. He'll be big before you know it. He looks like he's going to be a tall kid, too.
Yes, he does. He looks like a supermodel, long and lean.
Yeah, I could see that. He's going to look like some kind of like a Swedish swim star.
Jen's family, Jenny's wife, her family, she got tall brothers and tall people in her family. So baby Lochlan looked like he's going to be a supermodel.
Well, Jen's pretty tall, too.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of big things going on here today around the KVJ show. First off, it is Denny's birthday. Happy birthday to Denny.
Happy birthday.
Look at that, huh?
Well, that's why I wore this outfit. He's going to get the yearly lap dance.
Okay. Lucky guy. Lucky dude.
Hey, have you wanted a lap dance from an aging farmer?
Said nobody.
Well, you think she thinks my tractor's sexy?
Oh, yeah.
Put the moves on him.
I think your tractor's broke down.
Yeah.
I think my tractor's broken.
And I'm going to sing out of key.
Today also is Veterans Day.
Yay.
Another good thing going on here today. Dipping our cap and showing our appreciation for all veterans and everything that you guys have done out there.
Amen.
Appreciate all that. And there's a lot of places that are going to be rewarding you with some free meals and special discounts today.
Love that.
If you're a veteran, you can head to Chipotle, Starbucks, Red Lobster, Applebee's, Shake Shack, Red Robin, Firehouse Subs, Smoothie King, and TGI Fridays. All places are going to be giving you some kind of discount. All you got to do is have a valid military ID.
Everyone's pumped except for the part about Applebee's.
Yeah, okay.
But if you like to go in that outfit, you can go in there.
Right.
Well, I'm fancy like Applebee's on a date night.
Yeah.
You're right. I actually should be supporting.
You look like you should be in the music video.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's I'm sorry, Applebee's.
How dare you?
And Bird, you said you got your own little kitchen thing going on over there. You and your girlfriend were making what? French onion mac and cheese?
Yes, and I brought some for you guys.
You did.
Whenever you're ready. It doesn't have to be now.
How do we heat them? Because that's going to be important.
That's my only issue is the fact that we only have a microwave here, and so it does.
That's not true.
We
have a toaster oven, and that is a perfect place to reheat grilled cheese.
Wow.
Provided you brought aluminum foil.
She packed it, so she probably did it so right. So I'd imagine there's aluminum foil.
Yeah, if there's aluminum foil, we pop that baby right in the toaster oven. She's going to crisp up, and the cheese is going to be ooey gooey. It's going to be perfect. Microwave, not a good place to reheat grilled cheese.
You kind of know when I pack something. I kind of have my own style.
It looks like squirrels packed it.
It looks like just a grizzly bear.
So we're doing grilled cheese, mac and cheese.
It's mac and cheese. That's French onion soup. That was part of the grilled cheese French onion soup. We made it into a whole little smorgasbord.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
I know.
She's making all your kitchen dreams come true. You better marry this girl. If you let this one get away, I'm going to kick your ass.
It's like Ratatouille. She's leveling me up in the kitchen.
I love this.
And then we have like 3 chefs that hate when I post any kind of cooking video. They go, dude, that thing looks. I've been a chef for 11 years in Boston, and all right, dude, whatever.
Don't read the comments, because they say the same thing on my cooking videos. You suck. You shouldn't be in the kitchen.
You're a great cook.
I made an egg video that made people so mad. These people were like, you should never be in the kitchen again.
Oh my, Kevin, it's true.
Wow.
I made a steak, and this guy who hates everything I do wrote the longest. I'm talking, going, dude, do you have a hobby? The longest review of why the steak I made my girlfriend looked terrible, and don't ever post anything again.
It's pretty funny when people leave nasty comments.
I was kind of like, all right, man, I was just trying to make a steak for my girlfriend.
Okay, well, I can't wait to try it. So, Virginia, you're going to help him heat it up. So
I
we got something to try here.
That'd be lovely.
All right. Sounds like a good time. We'll get to that. Get a little breakfast. French onion mac and cheese.
Perfect for the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, Kelly Clarkson did a couple of dates last week in the Coliseum in Vegas, the same place that Celine Dion did her Vegas residency. And when she was on stage, those couple of dates, she's also there this weekend as well. But she didn't hold back with giving some new tidbits we had never heard before. Oh, I love this.
Mm-hmm. What she had to say about one of her former managers is interesting.
Yes.
I had some manager one time told me to get a boob job, and I was like, why don't you get a job? I was like, I'm fine with my itty bitty. Get out of here.
Okay. She told him.
I love it. Yeah. She'll be back there this weekend, this Friday and Saturday. And then again over the summer, she'll continue to do some dates in July and August. So if you love you some Kelly Clarkson, that'd be a fun little Vegas trip to go out there and see her. Mm-hmm. They released the cause of death on your boy Ace Frehley from Kiss. And it was indeed what there was speculation about when it happened. He fell in the studio, hit the back of his skull. That caused a brain bleed, which led to a stroke and a hematoma. And that is when it was lights out.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, spaceman.
That's right.
It just goes to show you got to be so super careful. And if you do, fall, you have to go to the hospital. Don't go to bed. Don't underestimate it. Like, people are hitting their head and dying from it.
Well, it's weird. Sometimes you can think a minor injury is nothing.
Yes.
Even when I was walking to get my mail and twisted my ankle, I'll go, I was just walking. And I'm going, oh my goodness, this hurts so bad.
It's crazy.
Doing something so minor.
You got to be careful out there.
You got to be careful.
And finally here, that new movie, Christy, where Sydney Sweeney is playing the real-life fighter, Christy Martin, sadly only pulled in $1.3 million on its weekend debut. They really thought it was going to do better, but, a lot of people are saying, look, it's not about numbers on this one. We're going for accolades and awards and making an impact creatively.
Of course,
it's
yes.
an art film.
Yes.
A tribute piece.
Actors.
To make something quality, we have to make something nobody wants to watch.
Exactly.
Turns out nobody wants to see ugly Sydney Sweeney.
Crazy, right?
We much prefer her hot. She kills it in the box office in a bikini.
Right.
Just saying. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
How many celebrities now are left that we could, for the most part, all agree that, you know what, I don't really hate them? Because there are a lot of celebrities that have become really annoying. They're just like, yeah, you'll find a pocket of people like, yeah, I can't stand them. Who still is on the list of, okay, I'm okay with them still?
It's weird because there's some celebrities that I know are beloved, but they kind of annoy me. So I'm almost afraid to speak out because their fans will come for you.
Well, let me know how you feel about some of the ones they're suggesting that they don't think really, for the most part, they're genuinely very well liked by about everybody. Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of Paul Rudd hate out there.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets political, right?
No, right. That's one big step is to not try to infuse yourself in issues of politics or morality. Just kind of live your life and be a happy-go-lucky individual.
I think some celebrities are kind of figuring that out. I've heard actors starting to talk about, maybe I went a little too hard in the paint and I talked a little too much about politics.
Jennifer Lawrence recently did that. They were trying to drag her into a comment. She said, nobody's going to care, and what's the point of it? It's not going to change anything. It'll get people upset, and so I'm going to just keep those opinions to myself.
Why would I want to make half my fans mad?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
My roles are kind of drying up. I love everybody.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, everybody loves that guy right now.
That's not true.
Really?
He's political, man.
Is he?
Very vocally, yes. There's
He's still getting the gigs.
I think Hollywood loves him, but not everyone loves him.
Harrison Ford made the list.
He's just awesome because he doesn't care. I mean, it's so funny to hear him answer questions about Star Wars because he's like, shut up, dork.
How about Brendan Fraser?
Oh, he's lovable.
Yeah, I think he got the love of the people because he was done wrong. And honestly, too, very talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he's going to look like in that Mummy sequel that they're going to be doing with Rachel Weisz. Dick Van Dyke made the list for celebrities nobody hates.
I love him too.
Yeah. I mean, so far, they're pretty dead on list.
Dick Van Dyke.
Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim chiroo.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, yes.
And how about Diane Keaton? Recently just passed, but seemed like for the most part she was a lovely individual. A lot of people said really good things about her.
Is she likable or cheap politics too?
That I can't speak upon because I really don't know the answer to that.
Willie Nelson made the list, that celebrities that pretty much nobody hates.
Because
I love him.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's so awesome.
Right. You've also got Lenny Kravitz on the list. I haven't heard him ever kind of like step out of pocket. He just seems to be a likable guy.
We especially like him in those leather pants.
Right.
They're just a little bit too tight.
John Bon Jovi. They put him on the list of celebrities nobody hates.
I know. I felt so bad one time because he did something so nice and charitable. He did a free concert, and everybody in the chat room, all they said was how horrible he looked and how terrible he sounded. I'm like, the guy's doing something so nice.
I know. Yeah, admittedly, he knew he had some vocal issues. He said this week, he said there was one day he got up and he's like, I think it's all done. He said, I don't think because they're going to be touring again, short tour, but Bon Jovi's going to go back out on the road. And he said, there was one day where I woke up and I said, it's all over.
I respect him for that.
Absolutely. Bob Ross, no longer here, but didn't seem like anybody disliked Bob Ross.
Man, the coolest thing, because I was a huge Bob Ross fan growing up, and I was 18 years old, and I wrote a letter into PBS saying, is there any way I can get a picture or an 8x10? And they sent it to me.
Wow.
Yes.
Yep. Other people on the list, Dolly Parton seems to be a celebrity nobody seems to dislike.
Because she keeps it right in the middle, baby.
She might be the queen of staying likable for so many years.
She frequently deflects political questions.
Yeah.
Also, let's not forget she's talented.
Yep. Keanu Reeves making the list as well. A lot of people mentioning him.
Oh, that's the internet's boyfriend. They love them, see Keanu.
Steve Irwin, the old croc hunter. Seemed like a lot of people loved him.
Rest in peace.
Now I love watching his kid on Dancing with the Stars.
Except for stingrays.
Yes.
Yeah.
We hate stingrays, Kevin.
That's right. All because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving forward, I'm mad at stingrays still.
Still a lot of love for Jason Bateman. Now, I love Jason Bateman. I don't know if he's done anything to kind of step out of pocket. I think he has a little bit, so I could see some people being like, yeah, he's versed himself a bit on politics.
Not only that, from what I understand, hearing other people talk about acting with him when he was younger, he was kind of a jerk and snotty and not nice and kind of a little bit of a bully.
And what I find surprising and interesting about him is it seems like he and his sister are on opposite sides of the political spectrum, which I'm like, I wonder what Thanksgiving's like. Do they just not talk about politics or do they argue it out the whole day?
That's fascinating.
Yeah, when I've seen her interviewed, I was like, that seems like that's about the opposite of what your brother says.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely different when it comes to what they speak about.
Do they hang out?
Of course, I think they do.
Don't know what that's all about. I have not heard about there being any ill will between them. Betty White, of course, I think she belongs on the list. Everybody loved a little Betty White.
Yeah. I loved her.
That's not true.
Really?
I didn't love
Who didn't
her.
like Betty White?
B. Arthur couldn't stand her.
Okay.
Did not like her and thought Betty White was a bit of kind of just fake nice. And yeah, B. Arthur did not like Betty White. There was definitely drama with the Golden Girls.
Was B. Arthur jealous?
Why would B. Arthur be jealous? She rocked too.
I don't know.
I think I saw that they're doing some kind of Golden Girls throwback. There's some kind of special or tribute that's going to be coming up for them.
I mean, Rose is the most beloved character from Golden Girls. Fight me.
I was a Blanche fan.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Rose is the comedic relief.
I agree. Just because
B. Arthur kind of gets lost in the shuffle. If you're competing with Blanche and Rose, sorry, it's going to be hard for you to shine.
B. Arthur was the one that kind of, I don't know, she kept it together. She was
a straight man. She's replaceable.
I disagree, man. Well, yeah, we're talking sitcom, but behind the scenes, I don't think it was like that.
I think B was jealous.
B being a B, you're saying?
I think so.
I think you're getting so lost in her Betty White's character.
I don't know. I met Betty White face to face. So I thought she was lovely,
there you go.
kind, generous with her time.
And Brandon's saying Vince Vaughn belongs on the list of celebrities nobody hates.
I feel like Adam Sandler's in there too, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think Adam Sandler should be on it as well. You ever had a psychic ever massively whiff on your reading?
Yes.
Tell you something big and not even part of it came true. In fact, it was massively off from what they had originally told you. Kim Kardashian is saying that she had this from several psychics. They had made a prediction that did not come true, and she's massively disappointed.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
Yeah, it's the psychic's fault. Objection, Your Honor.
I don't know if she's blaming them, but she's saying they all said, oh, yeah, you're going to pass the bar, no problem.
I wonder how much she paid 4 different psychics.
Oh.
When they see her coming, the price goes up.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Well, because they're going to seek out the most famous, expensive psychics out there.
Of course.
Who usually are full of the most crap.
I mean, if you keep going to people and they're getting it wrong, why would you keep handing somebody money when nothing they do is effective and it's always wrong?
Because people are searching for answers and they're looking for, trying to fill voids and trying to get guidance.
And even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once and again.
I mean, they really do a practice, and it's called kind of cold calling the audience. So, Kevin, is there a Kevin here? And you knew a grandpa? Did Kevin have a grandpa? Oh, yes, I did.
I just recently, and I'm not going to say where and when and all the details of it, but I got invited to a psychic happy hour. And there was a cover charge that you had to pay, but it was going to charity. So I'm like, all right, I don't hate that. And then once you were there, you were going to have this intimate room, maybe 50, 60 people, and the psychic was going to get up like a comedian and work the room.
Yeah.
But they required you ahead of time to sign up online, give your name, give your address, give your phone number. So ahead of time, this person is able to Google search you and go on your Facebook and go on your Instagram and see whatever little tidbits they may need to know about you. And all they have to do is really memorize like 10 people in the room. If you nail it with 10 out of the 50 people in the room, everybody's going to go, oh my gosh, it's real.
I mean, who's in this room that you know a couple Kevins? Kevin keeps coming up. I'm sensing someone that knows a bunch. I know 2 Kevins. I'm married to one. I work with one.
You're married to one?
No, I'm saying that's what they're doing to you. That's how they would get. That's how they would get your information.
Right,
and go,
right.
She's married to a Kevin. She works with a Kevin, and that's how people fall for it.
You can't pre-register for any kind of psychic interaction. It has to be done blind. And when I did it with my friend, who I think is the real deal, you walk somebody in a room and they have no idea who they're about to talk to.
Right.
And then you look at them and you say, all right, do your thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one person texted and they said, I once went to a psychic with my friends who prepaid and they convinced me to do it last minute. Well, I guess she didn't have time to look me up because she said I was going to get married. I was wearing an engagement ring and I would have 3 kids. I pulled out my phone. I showed her a photo of my 4 kids and my husband. I was indeed married. I just didn't wear my wedding band that day, just the ring. I asked for a refund.
Yeah.
There was one time I was almost forced into doing it. So I did this reading. And I'm not at all, by the way, talking about Vicky from Weird and Whatever. I'm talking about another psychic moment. So I don't want to get that twisted. And it was an hour-long session. It was annoying. She wasn't very nice. And then she goes, okay, Jeremy, when are we going to do your next...
Yeah, right.
Jeremy?
Jeremy?
And you're a psychic? My name's Jason.
Yeah. Right.
There is definitely a lot of fraud, just like in anything. When humans are involved in something, they can be shady.
Yeah.
Well, even the more... A pet psychic? I'm a pet psychic. Yeah, this cow just said it wants to be uttered. Not uttered, you know what I mean, milked. And that probably makes the worst of the week.
I want to be uttered. Yeah, to me, it's really kind of crazy just how much money Americans pay on psychics. And you talk about your return on investment. Sure, I'm sure there are some people out there, you got a long-term psychic, you think it's really guiding you in life and it's heading in the right direction. But Kim Kardashian went to 4. All told her she passed the bar. And I'm sure they would say, oh, no, one day. We didn't say you passed it the first time. There's always a way they can kind of amend what it is they give you. So if you go back and you confront them on it, they'll be like, oh, no. Here's what I meant. One day you'll
it's
pass
coming.
Yes, right. You just haven't passed it yet.
I really do recommend everybody to watch the Sylvia Brown Getting It Wrong compilation. It is hilarious because she's so confident and she's in front of all these people and they have to correct her, go, well, no, I wasn't taught. No, like, wait, what? It's on a TV show, so it's so awkward.
The thing I just never understood, if you've got all this intuition that whoever walks in your room, you can just see things about them. Why is it that you never see the Powerball or Mega Millions numbers?
I've been told that's not what psychics don't get, those kind of abilities. They're not allowed to do that.
I just wonder why.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you really can tap into intuition in the future, then why is that off limits? Why is that a dark corner that you can't see?
Do you
know.
Do you believe that some people do have some type of gift like that where they
Yeah.
can? I do too.
I do, yeah. I do believe in that. I believe
I've seen it.
95% of them are shysters. And
Right.
even the ones that are really good, I would still like to see what is their hit-miss ratio.
Exactly.
And you're probably still talking even the best of the best. It's 45% accurate.
I think it's a little more than 45 for the best of the best, but even the best of the best get it wrong sometimes.
There's a guy, he's a scientist or a doctor of sorts, and he was big in the 70s and 80s, and he was so against psychics because he thought they were stealing money from, vulnerable people in a low place. And he said, I have $1 million. If you can prove to me and pass a basic psychic challenge, I'll give you $1 million. And nobody would ever pass it.
Wow.
Not one person would pass it.
Now, if you do have that intuition, it would be a great night to jump on that. It's the Mega Million drawing. That is going to be going down. That's worth $900 million. That is tonight. And they did, I think the Powerball was last night. Nobody got that. And now the Powerball's itself up to $512 million.
Dang.
Speaking of bad psychic abilities, I am seeing the number 29 dancing on Ralston's shoulder right now. So write that down.
All right, everybody. Put your money on 28 or 30.
Yeah, definitely not 29.
If he sees 29, I guarantee that ball is not coming up.
Yep.
In a way, I'm helping, though. I'm eliminating numbers.
You are.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk?
Okay, this is an odd little thing to be in trouble for, sitting next to your husband at a wedding. Now, it says here in the email they sent, it says, I went to my friend's wedding recently, and I'm still not sure if I was totally out of line or if the bride was just being extra. When I got to the reception, I realized half the guests weren't sitting with their dates. The bride had set up this mix and mingle seating concept. So everyone was paired with strangers instead. So I got in there, I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, this is so weird. Like, if you invite people as couples, shouldn't they at least get to sit together?
I've never heard of this.
So my husband and I, we're at separate tables, and I'm sitting there, and it just felt awkward. I didn't know anybody, no conversations going on. So I ended up asking the person sitting next to my husband if they would mind switching spots with me. And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. So we swapped, no drama, so I thought. But then after the wedding, the bride gets a hold of me and calls me out for, quote, disrespecting her vision. She said if I didn't like the seating plan, I should have just left. And now I'm wondering, was I wrong for switching seats so I could sit with my husband, or was her setup just too much? Am I the jerk in this situation?
This bride is insane. Why are you going to do that to people? A lot of people have social anxiety and they don't want to sit by themselves at a table of strangers, and their partner is their security blanket. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty insane.
Could you imagine somebody pull that on you and the queen?
Yeah, look, and if she would have gotten any pushback, she'd be like, you know what? I'm not sitting next to somebody that I don't know, and let's just leave. So she would have been out and been like, boy.
She would have left.
Yeah, she would have left. Yeah, she would have been out of there. And that's, in a sense, what the bride is saying. So are you going to be more upset that I switched seats, but I was there for your wedding? Or it sounds like she would have preferred she just got up and left. Now, what if everybody felt the same way?
Yeah, what if half the people there are like, yeah, I don't really want to sit next to a bunch of strangers. I don't know them. I feel awkward. I'm going to go ahead and just go. And then now half of your reception just got up and left.
She thought it was a great thing to mix and mingle. She wanted everybody who is her friends and family to then become and feel like they were friends and family too.
This is not some corporate team building exercise. And those are awkward too. Let me just tell you.
Yeah.
I've been through a few of those. Like, people just, they want to feel comfortable at your wedding reception. They want to be with their partner, their security blanket. They want to have somebody to talk to and feel safe next to. It's awkward to sit with strangers and now have to talk to all of them and make small talk.
This is one of the more left field ideas I think I've heard for a wedding. And I hope nobody duplicates it, because I can't imagine this ever being well received.
Unless you want to make your people feel uncomfortable, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You better have like a slice of pizza for me if you're sitting next to me. Go, hey, what's going on? Here's a pizza. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'm going to say not the jerk on this. This person is wanting to know if they're a jerk for demanding to be in the delivery room. It says, my girlfriend is 8 months pregnant and just told me she doesn't want me in the delivery room. She says that I always try to crack jokes, or maybe I'll get a little bit too excited. She said, I need calm energy, the opposite of what you bring. And I feel like I deserve to witness my child being brought into this world. She said, well, then stop being you.
Oh, man.
So now I'm kind of torn between respecting her wish or demanding to be there. Now, that's a pretty terrible comment for her to say. Then stop being you. So they want to know, should I back off or fight for my spot in that room? Am I a jerk if I do?
I don't know if fight is the right word, but you should.
I think stand up for myself to say, no, I have every right to be in that delivery room.
I wouldn't say it like that, but I would just say, please, I really need to be there. I'm sorry if I annoy you. Whatever behaviors you don't want me to do, I won't do them. I won't make jokes. I won't be extra. I'll be quiet. I won't make it all about me. That's probably what she's talking about.
Let me hear this guy's act first.
He might be a big peacocker who's always joking and being goofy, and she might be scared, especially if it's her first baby, but he needs to be there. She needs to give a little bit, and he needs to promise not to turn this into a vaudeville act.
Yeah, to me, I think that you have every right to be in that delivery room, and if you feel like that is where you want to be, then be there, but be mindful of what you do behavior-wise that is going to make her uncomfortable. And your job should be, as a partner and a teammate, to do everything that she needs to feel good. And if she wants a calm environment, you provide that calm environment. This isn't your time to shine.
No. And maybe she should go through a specific list of things that she doesn't want him to do, so she can clearly say, okay, no joking, no singing, no vaudeville, no this, no that. Like, so he knows going into it specifically the kind of things that she's afraid of him breaking her vibe.
Because if I had a kid, I would want to be there, and I would want. But imagine this guy really is extra, and he tap dances, and then he.
You don't want that.
I'm just kidding.
You don't want tap dancer while you're trying to create peaceful, but he might be that guy.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to be able to and recognize to turn it off and promise her and then deliver that he is not going to make it about him or do anything that is awkward or out of bounds, and be there and be the calming support that she needs. And you have every right for that. 81% of people are saying that he's not a jerk if he insists on being in the delivery room.
Dude,
don't be a jerk about it, though. You got to be sweet. Don't be extra, and don't be demanding. It's still her delivery room, and she can still have whoever she wants in that room. If she tells the nurses and doctors to ban him from the room, he's banned from the room.
Really? That's how it works, huh?
That's how it works.
Okay. It's whatever she says goes.
Yes, you can't tell the mother giving birth to a child that she's got to let some audience be in there that she doesn't want in there. So it's her birth.
Basically, have the kid and then call a lawyer. It's divorce time.
Yeah.
They're not married.
Well, call a lawyer anyway. Just because.
I don't think it's going to work out if you're being that extra in the delivery room. Just be cool.
But it sounds like you guys need to have a relationship conversation regardless of baby.
Amen.
Because you're clearly doing a lot of stuff being extra she does not like. Now, I don't think this is going to be a successful lawsuit, but it does bring up an interesting question. This is a 34-year-old woman that is very upset that she let her 38-year-old ex-boyfriend drag her along for years. She kept saying, hey, I want to have a family. He's like, okay, one day. She's like, I'd like to get married. I'd like to have a family. He's like, okay, one day. And then one day he just broke up with her. And so now she is suing him, saying that he basically wasted her childbearing years with lies and promises that he never fulfilled.
I mean, how can you prove that there was lies, though? What if he was really hoping to one day do it and then realize,
how do we know that you're not insane and he didn't want to start a family with you because he knew he was going to ruin his life?
She's got no real chance of winning this. Legal experts are saying, this isn't going to go anywhere, because right now what she's asking for, she wants her 38-year-old ex-boyfriend to pay for IVF or egg freezing, claiming that he stole her childbearing years. She says that she paused her career expecting they'd start a family, only for him to end things, saying he still wanted a decade to focus on his lifestyle and career.
She's trying to go TikTok famous.
I don't know what exactly her attempt is, if she just wants money for IVF or whatever, but it does bring something up that, you know, if you really know that you want a family and you want all those kind of things, sometimes you got to say, what is more important? The guy that I'm with. And if you say, you know what, I don't care. I will go anywhere with this individual I'm with. Whatever my life looks like is whatever my life looks like. But if you're the other way and you say, I need to have a family, I need to have children to feel fulfilled in what my plan for life is, you can't drag your feet on that.
How many years did he drag?
They didn't say. I didn't see in the story.
So I think you give him like 1 year, 2 years. But if he's dragging past 2 years, he's telling you he doesn't want a family. And if you feel your biological clock ticking, you got to get out. You got to go make your plan happen. You got to go have a baby with somebody else who wants a baby.
Dude, there's no way this is going to be a real thing. This is such a look at me moment because anybody and everybody doesn't get exactly what they want. Everyone gets lied to. Everyone gets their heart broken. That's the gamble of love.
Yeah, and that's why it's not going to win, but I think it's a lesson to everybody is, you know, figure out how much is that time? What do you give somebody? How do you truly sort out your feelings to say, am I in love with this person so much that whatever life looks like, I want to live it with them? And if you're that way, then whatever life gives you, life gives you. If you are saying that I prioritize having a family and children, then you cannot be with anybody and you can't give them longer than really 2 years to commit to what it is you want before you need to say, hey, I'm not living up to the life I want to live, and you need to go find another guy that will give that to you.
Well, people change, too. What if someone's awesome for 3 years and then you realize, oh, my gosh, I have married a monster?
Well, you can hide your crazy in the beginning.
Of course.
And maybe, you know, he realized a couple years in that he's like, ooh, I don't think I can have kids with this chick. She's a little wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure, it might have been. He might have thought once upon a time that she kept showing little things and said, yeah, I don't know. It's the more I'm with her, the less it sounds attractive to actually have children with her and be locked to her forever. So he clearly broke up with her and she got mad and she was spited by it. But I'd say, you know, this is a lesson to the ladies out there. You're not going to win a court case like this, and you've got to decide pretty early on.
Does she have a TikTok account? Now I got to look at this now.
And now she wins.
Exactly. They got me.
They don't have her name out there, and she doesn't have a video, so I don't know. I think they're just grabbing a court case that had happened that was out there, and they're just saying, look, this is an example of a court case that isn't going to win. And how do you know, and when do you decide? What is more important to you, having the family and the kids regardless of who the guy is, or no, the guy that I'm with is more important to me? I think that's one thing that you really got to sort out. You got to figure out what is that timetable? How long do you give that guy that you think would be great to have a family with? To me, I think it'd be about 2 years, right? And if a guy's not ready in 2 years and is not on your timetable, I don't think there's anything wrong with setting an ultimatum and saying, hey, look, you know, if we are not committed and we're not working towards actively having a family by this date, then I'm out. Is there anything weird or jerky about that?
Well, I've seen girls go through it. So I know girls in my personal life who got with a guy and thought, oh, this is going to be a great guy to marry and have kids with, and it's going to be so awesome. But then he kind of never had a plan to marry them, but just kind of strings them along with gifts and a beautiful lifestyle. And then, you know, eventually, a couple of years later, when he's ready to move on to the next girl, he breaks up with them, and it's devastating.
Yep.
But I think you have to have some self-respect in that situation too, because when you realize this guy is not going to marry you and he's not going to give you the kids you want, you have to break it up and go be happy. He's not your happy.
Yeah.
You can't change this man. When he tells you, I don't think I want to do this, I don't think I'm going to marry you, I'm not going to give you a ring, like, believe him and keep it moving. Don't let him string you along. Don't let yourself get bitter and crushed. And now you're 5 years with him and you're still not getting what you want and you're angry and you're filing a lawsuit. Like, 2 years needs to be the cutoff that you would put up with that for.
And I think it's a lesson, too. You stay in a relationship for what the other person is doing, not for what they're saying. Don't believe those promises. Don't believe that, because they will lead you on for an eternity and they'll never deliver.
That is so good. Words don't matter. No. Actions matter.
Yeah, so... Yeah, unfortunately, she's going to be embarrassed. I don't know if it's going to be publicly, but I don't see this going anywhere. She just needed to learn a lesson, hopefully, from this.
And our young girlies out there, just early in the game, this is a lesson that unfortunately, she's going through so that you guys can learn. 2 years, we're going to cut this off and keep it moving.
Look, I know somebody when it was the other way around, where the guy wanted the family.
You always do.
Well, I mean, I'm saying this goes both ways. What, women don't lie and string people along?
Not as much as men.
Oh my gosh. 9 out of 10 of Virginia's comments are insane.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
No, it does apply. You got to figure out what it is that you want. And is that dangerous to come out and say, you know what, I'm going to have 2 kids. I'm going to be married by this age?
That is dangerous. So life is something you can't plan like that. You really shouldn't try to go into it saying, I'm going to get married in, 2027 and I'm going to have 2.5 kids and I'm going to do that. That's not a way to do it. You need to go into it going, I want to find a guy to love. I want to find a guy who's going to be a good dad. I want to find a guy who's going to be a good role model for my children, so they can be good humans. That needs to be your first goal. And if he won't marry you, there's your answer.
I'm going to push back on both of you guys with the whole 2-year thing. Everyone's built differently. And
because you're right at 2 years.
That's none of your business, first of all. And second of all, it's none of your business.
Well, I think not to be this woman, and here she is now 34. She says that she's had her childbearing years stolen from her. If that was so important to you, you needed to set that time limit. 2 years is realistic. And that after 2 years, a lot of times guys, they show themselves. If they can't be ready to show you commitment, marriage, having kids after 2 years, then I don't think they're going to give you what you want.
And if he doesn't want you, you shouldn't want him.
Yeah. And I'd also warn yourself about trying to plan out your life and then trying to do everything accordingly.
Make a plan and life laughs at you.
Amen.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's better to find somebody you really like, and what life gives you, life gives you.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, good news. A possible mass shooting was averted this last weekend here in South Florida. Michael Iabani of Palm Beach Gardens is accused of making online threats to go after churches after specifically mentioning Christ Fellowship.
Oh, dang.
Yep. He's a 32-year-old that was arrested on Saturday, the day before apparently he planned to light up the congregation.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, apparently he recently got fired from his job, and he had been posting some concerning videos on social media. They said one that was posted on November 4th but later deleted showed Iabani saying that he was going to be fired up, and it was going to be all kill shot when he finally went to go visit the church. Now, they also said that he had been to the church before. It sounds like he was kind of scouting it out. And
that's horrifying.
Kind of getting all ready for it. Yeah.
Just the fact that he went there ahead of time and had a plan and was trying to figure out where he'd come and go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
He was mapping it all out. So, yeah, they said in the other video that he posted, he was holding up his hands, pretending to hold up a rifle toward the camera. He's making those little pew-pew noises, mimicking the sound of a firearm.
Yikes.
And he said, I'm going after mega churches. Christ Fellowship is on my list to hit also. He said, my end game is taking you out. It's not necessarily the people that are yelling that you need to be worried about. It's the quiet ones. It's the ones that no longer fear death. I expect death to come fast and very violent. Hopefully I go out fast.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
That is horrifying.
He also said in the video he posted on November 7th that it was going to look like a genocide. He lived about 1.5 miles from Christ Fellowship in Palm Beach Gardens and had signed up for an event to learn more about the church. Now, they had a large volunteer event this last Sunday where they were making meals for needy people, and they had an extra 1,000 people in attendance. And, you know, you have kind of people exposed, I guess, in that kind of situation, and that's where he planned to do his hunting.
Horrifying.
I mean, it sounds like you're talking about the Joker.
Yes. Yeah, so they found a whole bunch of written threats to kill or do bodily harm to people that were there in attendance. Christ Fellowship had sent out a message to their congregation saying our security team was aware of and involved in this situation well before it became public, working directly with local law enforcement from the outset. Based on their assessment, there was no imminent or active threat to our church or our campuses. The individual involved was apprehended prior to Sunday services, preventing them from accessing any of our locations. They're now in custody, and law enforcement is continuing to handle the case.
Wow.
Did they get him through digital stuff?
I think he had posted the videos, kind of put it on the radar, and then they're very good, too, at Christ Fellowship about being able to track people and kind of knowing what's going on, and they've got a very good security team. They've gone through in the entire building. They've you'll see like the kind of posts so nobody can drive a car into the building. And they've got a guy that, former Secret Service guy that does a lot of their security stuff. And so they're on it. I mean, they're as good as you can get with doing that stuff. But unfortunately, it's just crazy that, people are trying to congregate, come to a place where they can kind of get their lives right, and they're doing something to help somebody else. And somebody's like, that's where I'm going to go kill all those people. It's like, all right. It's just insane that's where you would choose to take out people that are volunteering to help feed people that are less fortunate. So,
well, thank goodness it was thwarted.
Yes, absolutely.
Actually, thank God.
Thank God.
Yes, you're right.
He had a hand in that one.
Mm-hmm. Robert Cash Lewin, the CEO and founder of 1-800-411-PAIN, got arrested this past weekend after authorities say he brought a gun onto the campus of Miami Coral Park Senior High School.
Oh, no. What are you thinking?
Well, he was just chilling in the gym bleachers with a concealed gun in his waistband, and he bent over, and a student noticed the gun, took a photo, and sent it to an assistant principal. Deputies located him sitting in a black Lincoln Navigator with a license plate still displaying 411-PAIN. He was in the school's parking lot, and the company was a lawyer referral service, but it was shut down in 2018. So they went and arrested him. They found the gun, had an extra magazine and a knife, and he told the officers that he brought the gun by accident. So I don't know exactly, even if it is an open carry state and all that stuff, there's just places you can't take it.
Right.
What about that knife? What's your excuse on that one?
Doesn't everybody know that, though? You can't bring a gun on school campus. Like, duh.
You just say, I forgot it was there. I guess this is argument.
Oh, and here's this butcher knife. I forgot this thing, too. I can't believe it.
Dude.
Well, they say air travel chaos is worsening as the FAA expands flights cuts at 40 major U.S. airports. They say over 3,000 flights were canceled Sunday, 1,700 Monday, nearly 1,000 more already scrubbed for today. Unpaid air traffic controllers hopefully will get some kind of reprieve. It looks like they're trying to pass this through to open the government back up again. But even if they do, and the optimism is lived out like we hope it will be, they probably still going to see some flight delays for the next week.
Okay.
Because I'm getting conflicting reports. Someone I know very well, it's been a nightmare to get back to where they need to go, and everything keeps getting delayed.
Well, you're still in it. That's why. It's going to keep being a problem for a week.
Okay, so where we are, I can go to Oregon in December then.
I think so.
All right.
I mean, you'd have the same normal holiday drama and traffic and air traffic, but I think that we're going to be back operational, right?
That's what the hope is. It's just, how fast can they turn it around and kind of get it going. Now, the FAA plan to cut 6% of their flights today, 10% by the weekend. Now, how that will be reversed or changed, I don't know. But they did say, after we do get the government back open, it'll probably take about another week after that to, kind of weed out some of the issues and kind of get things going.
Stretch the legs out again, get back into the groove.
Nothing moves fast in government unless you owe the IRS money. Then they will send you a bill really fast.
Oh,
you know that.
But if they owe you money, you're never going to hear for them.
They told Jason he didn't exist. They were like, yeah, you're going to have to prove that you're real.
It's amazing.
About 3 years where I don't think I was on the map.
What?
I love
okay,
that.
well, since I don't exist, do I still have to pay income taxes?
Right. There's a pilot that was so frustrated by the delays that he had a little bit of a rant telling passengers to call your senators.
I don't really care what your political persuasion is, but you should really call your senator. Because I'll tell you, this is costing the airlines millions of dollars. And just think of 30 airplanes with one engine running. And it's going to take us at least 90 minutes to take off. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating for me.
Okay.
And if the airlines lose a bunch of money, guess who gets hit? The consumers, when they try to holiday travel, they're going to notice that their airfare is higher to make up for that.
I understand his emotion, but I don't know if I want my pilot being that pissed off and taken off.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the look of that.
Well, just because you're flying this big airplane, and now I'm going, is this guy, is he emotionally okay to fly us?
I want him to be a little stoic.
Yeah.
Like unshakable, where he's just like, you know what? It is what it is, and I'm going to do this job, and I'm not going to get emotional.
Maybe the pressure of the government shutdown got to this United Airlines flight attendant who decided they could not drink enough vodka on this flight from San Fran to London.
Oh, no.
They found them to be 10 times over the legal limit for an air crew.
How are you alive?
That's a great question. The 56-year-old veteran said they chugged vodka to calm down while working the long-haul flight. The paramedics had to meet the plane at Heathrow Airport in London after the crew noticed slurred speech and unsteady walk and like, wow, she's massively hammered.
Well, I've noticed something in my travels. Like whenever I've chugged vodka, I've not calmed down.
Right.
Well, I've seen it.
He's seen it. You've seen it. There's been videos of it. It's definitely the opposite of calming down.
Well, just say it out loud. I chugged vodka.
To calm down?
And San Fran to London? I don't know much about...
It's a long flight.
It's a long flight.
Uh-huh. And some people are not real happy, saying that Ghislaine Maxwell is having the time of her life. She did say in emails that she is much, much happier in her new prison in Texas. She was moved in July from a facility in Tallahassee to this white-collar prison they call more of kind of like a camp. She said the food is legions better. The place is clean. The staff responsive and polite. She also noted that you are not allowed to steal, beat people up, and attack them with homemade weapons. So she's happy about all that.
Okay.
Homemade weapons.
Some people are saying that she's getting personalized meals and private visitors. And they said, I don't know, maybe this is just a little too nice for a woman that's in there for sex trafficking.
She's getting Uber Eats? What?
I'm sure she's keeping secrets, and she got a sweetheart deal to not say what she knows, because she knows.
All of a sudden, the food's a little bit tastier. The room's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. So we shall see.
She knows, and we know what's going on here.
Yeah, some people don't love it. So after that amazing win that the Miami Dolphins had over the Buffalo Bills at Hard Rock Stadium on Sunday, is it possible that the Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel actually drove by the Elbow Room on Fort Lauderdale Beach to troll Bills fans that had taken over? On social media, you could see where they're like, Bills Mafia taking over, and they were hanging outside of the Elbow Room on that balcony up and down the strip, and there's just so many of them.
Before or after the game?
Before the game, you could see the Bills fans taking over. They were on there being like, going, yeah, Dolphins fans are so weak. We took over your city. We're going to take over your stadium. We're going to come kick your butt.
We took over your city?
Yes. They were being very, very flagrant there, saying, okay, this is our town.
Oh, Lord.
And then they rolled into Hard Rock Stadium and got their butts whooped by the Dolphins. Not expecting that. So is it possible that the Miami Dolphins coach, Mike McDaniel, then drove by the Elbow Room to troll the Bills fans? Now, I had a photo yesterday, and I showed you guys, and you're like, going, I don't know. I think that might be AI.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if that's AI or real, because you don't know anymore.
You see a dude that looks like Mike McDaniel in a Bentley driving right by that corner, taking that left-hand turn right there.
Yeah.
And you could hear him, and people were kind of yelling at him, and he was kind of yelling back a little bit in the video. Okay. So you're going to hear all that kind of chaos going on. And then they asked him the question in the press conference yesterday. They're going, there's a photo and a video of you driving by the Elbow Room trolling Bills fans. Was that you?
That's why I like the good old days, you know, the throwbacks of yore where you could trust, you know, the internet and the images, because, you know, it is pretty detail that, I do live in that area, but I mean, AI, right?
So that doesn't answer the question.
What?
Was that you?
So was it?
Are you confirming or denying?
I mean, I live in that area. AI is real. That's what I got for you.
Am I the only one that thinks he smoked the biggest Wonder joint before that press conference?
Oh, yeah. No, that's how he talks all the time.
No wonder the players get a little confused.
Yeah.
I don't even play for him, and I'm confused.
I was like, what?
Did he do it or not?
He did not confirm or deny, but I would say it's probably safe to say that really was him. Well, I know Jbird is a little bit excited because we've been talking about some restaurants downsizing. Yesterday it was Wendy's and things like Red Robin. They're going to be closing some stores, but there's actually one that is trying to make a comeback, and it's not just Hooters. They say Sizzler is going to try to make a comeback as well. I've heard.
What?
I know.
I thought you were talking about Sweet Tomatoes. You are blowing my mind about Sizzler.
Sizzler, growing up in my family, that was a big deal. If we went to Sizzler, that means like we had some kind of weird cash windfall.
Oh, we were the same way. If I was allowed to get the steak and the shrimp and the buffet, I'm like, all right, someone had a good week this week.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see as you've got now, I guess, 3. You said Sweet Tomatoes is going to try to make another run of it, kind of like come back and refurbish.
Well, it sounds like they're doing it on the west coast of Florida, and
Okay.
I like Sweet Tomatoes. I remember I took Panda, Virginia's husband, there one
On a
time.
date.
It was
Trying to take my man.
I did.
yeah.
You were out of town, and I go.
You tramp.
I go for this Virginia. You've never been here with Virginia? He's like, dude, she would never come here.
And that's true.
I know.
If I'm eating a buffet, it better be at the Breakers.
He was so happy, Kevin. He
Yeah.
loved it.
Well, of all the ones that are trying to make a comeback here, the one that I like the best, I think, is Sweet Tomatoes, because Sizzler's problem is I feel like Texas Roadhouse has really stepped into that lane, and they've filled it nicely, and they've got their own draw, which is those rolls. People love those rolls. They go for that. Sizzler, I don't remember them having any gimmick other than they just had the great steak and good baked potato.
Good prices.
The buffet.
The Jell-O.
They had a buffet you could go to.
You got your tray,
Yeah.
and you slid down,
Yeah.
and you got to pick whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I do. I do remember that. I mean, I loved it. There was another place called Ponderosa. I remember when I was a kid. I did something similar. They were kind of, I think, almost about the same.
I don't know. I thought Ponderosa was more low budget, right?
Sizzlers seem to have a little bit more shine, although Ponderosa at one point, at least here locally, was considered good. And then there was a rumor about a rat being in the ice cream machine. Then we didn't hear from Ponderosa again.
Yeah.
Was that a Pennington rumor, or
I
did that
don't
go
know.
mainstream?
Allegedly, of course. I don't
Yeah.
think Ponderosa can sue me because I don't think they're around.
The Hooters we had talked about the other day, with them trying to refurbish, the original owners are back, and they're going to change up the uniforms a bit, and they're going to try to get back to what made Hooters great. But I feel like Twin Peaks has really filled that space as well. That's why, to me, Sweet Tomatoes, what is your garden variety salad buffet that is doing it well? To me, they could come back in. I don't know what happened to them. I used to love them. When I lived in California, I ate there for lunch almost every single day. I just love the concept. I love the soft serve ice cream. I thought the whole buffet was great. Plus, they had other food options on it. And then, I don't know what it was. I went to Sweet Tomatoes here, the one that used to be open in West Palm Beach, and I was like,
I'll tell you why, because you are all about atmosphere, and
Yeah.
they had a cafeteria.
Right.
Too bright. You're right. The lights were wrong.
Yes.
Also, too, you're a salad place. You need to have more than 2 cheeses available.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You gotta
All they
have.
had was 2 cheeses?
There's only 2 cheeses.
What about gorgonzola? What about blue? What about crumbled?
I mean, more dressings too. If you're a salad place, you're gonna have 50 dressings. Sorry.
Yeah, you do have to have a lot of dressing if you're a salad place.
If that's your gimmick, you
Amen.
can't have 7 dressings.
You're right.
Thank you. Thank you for hearing me and seeing me.
Which of the 3 do you think has the best chance for a comeback, Virginia?
I would most cheer, I think, for Sizzler, and here's why. I think for a lot of people in our age group, it's nostalgic, and I think they would be excited And I think that they would go to support that because it's just like, oh, I'm going to bring my kids where my parents took me.
Sizzlers, they have to make an adjustment, though. They can't be what they were. They need an upgrade.
Yeah.
It can't look like a cafeteria.
They got to class it up a little bit.
They got to class it up.
Yeah. Chicago Lulu said just salads, I feel, has kind of taken that space. And there are, I guess, some other salad joints. So it kind of makes you want. It's a little bit of a different. It's kind of gotten away from the buffet in a sense where the one that I've gone to, I can't remember the name of it. There's Field of Greens. There's Just Salads. There's a couple places. I went to one in Boca that I thought was cool. It was almost like Sweet Tomatoes, except the thing that I did kind of like different was you had somebody behind all of those options and they scooped it out. They served it.
A sneeze guard.
Right. They had a massive sneeze guard. People were away from the food. You could still see it on the other side, but other people weren't being renegade and digging their own stuff in there or taking their hand and eating right off of it.
You can't trust most humans at the buffet.
Well, dude, I'm a buffet person, and I was traumatized to a point where I don't do that many buffets anymore. And you know what incident I'm talking about? The old guy farting
Yeah.
on basically on the food.
You've told this tale for many years. Thank you for again sharing your truth.
But I mean, it almost kind of ruined buffets.
Sometimes a fart can give a man PTSD.
And then I was going back for thirds, and I was full, and I'm like, oh, this is so gross.
You tasted the fart.
It was awful.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if any of those can really make a good comeback and try to achieve the levels that they had at their peak.
They really could, because there's something about nostalgia, but you got to upgrade it a little bit.
Yeah, you got to make it special. And still keep some things that, remember how they used to give you those coloring sheets?
Yes.
And every kid would sit at the table and color the cow, and then they would hang them up on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big source of pride. When you saw the waitress hang your colored cow, I was like, yeah, damn right she did.
I mean, I don't know if restaurants do this anymore. I don't have a kid, so I don't know. But I remember a big thing for our family was if you were 10 or under, you would eat for free.
Yeah.
No one does that anymore,
They
do they?
do. A lot of places do, yeah. They'll have like kids eat free on Tuesday night.
Okay. Well, I asked what restaurant has the best chance for a comeback. 42% said it is Sweet Tomatoes. Hooters got 34% of the vote and Sizzler at 25%.
Yeah, I'm not sure everyone's feeling Sizzler.
Maybe they're not as nostalgic as I am about it.
I just feel like there's a lot of other options.
Well, it was fake fancy. I mean, it made poor people think they were, going out in the town and really living it up.
Ain't nobody buying it these days. It is a big old fight in a lot of households. If you've got a teenager that is around the age of 16, letting them drive or not, and just how much freedom you give them as far as curfews, gas money, all that stuff. They say that is a bigger family fight than dating or grades now. Kids and their driving. Now, I've got a 17-year-old, just recently got his learner's permit, and he gets to drive from time to time. Very thrilling. Obviously he has to have a licensed driver that is with him, and it's all fine. It's good. Want him to have that skill. But, we don't have a lot of cars in our family, so we pretty much swap it all around. So we do a lot of ride sharing.
Does he have to stay on the road with a parent or guardian for a certain amount of time before he gets his license?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Florida law is. I didn't do my license here in the time, so I'm not sure what the specifications are on how long and what you have to do for the test.
I won't ask you any more legal questions.
I think at 17, though, he can do it on his own. Unless he still has the learner's permit.
But that's what I'm saying. At 17, you can drive. I just wonder how long how long will it take for him to drive alone legally?
Right. And is that your house rules, or is that the state of Florida telling you that?
Well, when he drives right now, it's state of Florida. He does have to have a licensed driver with him. So, but as far as how long and, at what point, I think when I was a kid, it was 6 months. I believe at least you had to have your permit before you were able to take your test for your drivers. But I don't know what Florida is.
Gotcha.
That was back in the day. So honestly, the debate for us is, because I look at a car, you look at a car payment. You then look at car insurance, which is what's so insane.
For a young boy, yeah, it's going to be tricky.
You talk about the price of gas. And then to me, you also talk about the insanity of the roads. I grew up on country roads, and that presented its own challenge. And I think I buried about 4 or 5 high school friends that didn't make it out because of driving challenges. And, especially when you're that age too, you're hot rodding, and them country roads, they don't play. But I got to tell you, the roads around here, they have a whole different danger than the country roads did. And I would say it's even more volatile than the country roads I grew up on.
Well, the country roads are just windy, and there's mountains and there's cliffs, and so that's scary.
Yeah.
But here, you've got actual psychopaths around you on 95 hot dogging it and thinking that they're filming some kind of scene for Fast and the Furious.
Because I did go to your hometown, and Virginia's right. The windy roads of that type of atmosphere, it's got a different kind of fear to it.
It doesn't go well with young boy testosterone.
Now, we have Florida Man as well, so both are dangerous.
Like I told you, on Sunday morning, I was on I-95. I was doing about 80, and I was passed like I was standing still. So they were probably doing 120, 3 cars in a motorcycle, and you could tell they're having their own little, okay, ready, go, and they're racing.
Yeah.
But it's still, there are a lot of cars on I-95 on Sunday morning. And, it does. What happens is if you kind of don't pay attention and you're not fearing for your life at every second you're on I-95, if I would have just casually drifted from one lane to the next.
If you would have just looked and saw nobody and then went to change lanes slowly and appropriately, in that time, they could already be on you, and you could hit that guy on a motorcycle.
Look, I'm not going in on the motorcycle community because there's people who do it right.
When you're going 120, I am going in on you.
But that's not doing it right. Last night, even on I-95, me and my girlfriend were driving, and a motorcycle, we're talking about taking the biggest chance. We almost hit him, and he was in the wrong. But if she wasn't paying attention, like you're talking about, he's done.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So some of these motorcycle people are very cowboyish.
Yeah. So, for us, the decision comes down to getting a car, having the car payment, all the other costs. And right now, the rideshare seems like that has been a better plan. But, I don't know. I'm asking people right now, what do you think is better for a teenager, to have them drive themselves or to do rideshare? And 67% of people right now are saying drive themselves. And, the rideshare stuff does add up.
It does, dude. I've been doing it so much because I really can't drive right now. It is expensive, man. I was looking back on all of my lifts.
Sure.
It is way more expensive than a car payment. I'm not even lying.
So looking at that and insurance and all that, we might be getting to the point where it's all right, you have to look at getting him a vehicle where he can get himself around and do all that kind of stuff. People are saying it's about a year, I think, where you have to have your permit before you can get your license.
Okay.
That's crazy because when I got my learner's permit, I had it only for 6 weeks, and then they gave me a license. I remember it was here in Florida in Palm Beach County. I did not have to have it for a year, and I honestly should not have been on the road. I should be now either.
Yeah, can they retroactively punish you?
Yeah, I think they should.
They say the average family spends around $6,000 a year supporting a teen driver.
And that's provided they don't get into accidents like my teen driver.
Right.
Remember, Magnolia got into 3 accidents in the course of about 16 months. And then we just took it all away and said, nope, I'm selling your car. You're going to be a pedestrian.
In her defense, though, mailboxes are kind of aggressive and surprising.
Jumped right out.
Yeah, they say that the other thing that is rising is tracking or telematics apps for safety, like what you use, where you can see how fast the teen is going, where exactly they are at all times, and say if this turns off for any reason whatsoever, your driving privileges are suspended immediately.
Life 360 has that feature on there. You can see how fast the car they are traveling in is going. And I've called before and had her put me on speakerphone so the driver could hear me. And I pretty much threatened to strangle him out in front of his family.
Yeah.
He slowed down.
Yeah, no one's surprised about that.
Yeah. One person said insurance for a new driver is around $2,000 to $5,000 a year. You would spend that in a quarter of a year in rideshare. Yeah, You know, it is. If you got a teenager, it's not cheap.
No,
so,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all got regular stress just with your career. Then you go home, and then you got teenagers acting a fool. I'm not saying they're acting a fool. You have to worry about them.
Well, that's what teenagers do. Their front of their brain isn't formed. So they actually do act a fool. And it's not even their fault. It's physiologically like just what most of them do.
Well, if you care about your child, you're going to be worried about them. And that has got to be a lot of pressure that I don't understand.
You never stop worrying.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's it.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, this is the gig to get. Celebrity defense attorney, because wow, if you're going to be trying to defend Antonio Brown in this upcoming case, you got your work cut out for you. His lawyer, Mark Iglarsh, is now telling everybody that, look, Antonio Brown was only acting in self-defense when he took that gun from a security guard and fired shots at a man who he says was robbing him. Now, I don't know, because there's apparently video of all this when it went down, and people are saying this timeline is not what we see in the video. The threat of him being robbed had already passed, they say, when he went for the gun.
Yeah, that's it. You know, really, it's in the moment. It's about you not being able to retreat. And so there's a lot of things when it comes to stand your ground that if somebody threatens you and then you come back later, that's not standing your ground.
That's retribution.
Yeah.
Even there's a case where 3 teenage kids broke into a house, and the guy who owned the house got them subdued with the gun, and he still, like, there was no threat at that point, and he killed them or shot them. It was all recorded, and he got arrested.
Dang.
Yeah. They said that he got to the point where there was no threat.
Wow.
So I think that's how it works.
Yeah, there's got to still be a threat. You're right. Well, I know that you want more, and Meghan Markle is going to give it to you. She has just announced she is going to be doing a holiday special.
Oh, gosh. I cannot wait to hate watch this.
Because Christmas is too exciting. Let's make Christmas boring. The Meghan Markle series will be called With Love, Meghan, a holiday celebration.
So what is going to be in this thing?
Seasonal tips and all of her tricks about how to make your Christmas boring. No, I don't know. I don't know how they keep getting gigs. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, everybody says, like, the behind the scenes in the industry is that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are kind of like, you know, money suckers. They take the money and then they don't deliver in the ratings or the sponsorship afterwards. Like, they're just not performing like they wanted them to. But
I'm not trying to hate just to hate, but when someone takes themselves so seriously, it becomes kind of comical, and it's hard to take them seriously.
Maybe that's what this is now. I don't know. And you can check it out on Netflix, premiering December 3rd. And finally, here, if you're like me and you've got that YouTube TV and you've been missing your ABC, ESPN, Disney, they are going to issue you a $20 credit, but you have to sign up for it. They're going to send you an email, and then you have to sign up, and then you'll get the credit on your next bill. And it's just kind of
sounds easy.
A bunch of hoops you got to jump through. Yeah. Thanks. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, get ready, because here it comes. You've got the next Wicked movie that is going to be dropping in theaters. It's going to be coming up here on the 21st. Wicked for Good is the name of it. And people in Hollywood are kind of laughing because they're like, oh, cool, another round of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande press junkets that are totally cringy, where they do nothing but just lavish too much love on each other.
I mean, it is fascinating to watch.
If you've never heard them, here's an example when they were asked about what each other's color would be for their aura.
If you had to describe each other's aura, what color would it be?
That's a nice question. An aura.
Yellow.
For me?
Sunshine. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And like also, I think there's also purple.
That was very good. It's so.
Oh,
I
no.
think, no, go on.
Not purple. Not the color purple.
No, I don't mind it.
Did I just say that Cynthia Erivo's aura was
No,
purple?
no, but I think it's.
I'm not kidding you. I think I need a drink.
What is going on?
That is not even the weirdest thing. That's actually not even close.
A lot of times hold hands, look into each other's eyes, and then just try to, lavish as much love as they can on each other, which, you got to love the positivity, but some people are going, oof, man, it's kind of awkward.
I am a person who is weird, goofy, awkward. I'm telling you, it's weird to watch. It's kind of like, all right, we get it. You guys love each other. You respect each other. Reel it in, guys.
Got a week and a half until the movie comes out, so you're going to have a lot more of that. It's going to be coming up here pretty soon.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
All right, here we go. It is another round of Do It, Bitch with myself and Jbird, partnering up to take on Virginia and Denny's here today. The gamblers are me and Virginia. Jbird and Denny's are going to be our responders here. So that means the gamblers got to know how many of a certain topic their partner can get in 10 seconds.
All right. Me and the birthday boy teaming up. Happy birthday, Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have to let you win, I think.
I think you do. Take a dive.
We got to take a dive.
Are you a friend?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the first topic that we have here, we're going to be doing fast food chains.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. This definitely favors one contestant.
But sometimes you love something so much, you destroy it.
Okay, so let's see. How many fast food chains can you name in 10 seconds? I'm going to start it off here. I'm going to say that Jbird can name 9.
Oh. I know I'm not supposed to give a tell in this game. I'm not very good at poker.
All right. I guess we got to go do it, bitch.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Do it.
All right, right away. You got to do 9 fast food restaurants, 10 seconds. Bird, your time begins now.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pollo Tropical, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Cane's Chicken, Miami Subs. No!
Oh, 8.
I just couldn't. I just.
It's hard.
I think we got
It
Colas
is.
in there, huh?
You got Canes.
You got Canes.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
Raising Canes?
Okay.
All right, Dennis, you on the point.
Well, no.
Denny's calling foul.
I counted it.
Sorry about that, Bird.
No,
That's
it's
hard.
That's on me. It's my fault.
All right.
I mean, do I even fast food?
Don't beat yourself up. You got 8, pumpkin.
I'll take this so hard.
Okay, next up, we're going to be doing here for our next topic. This is cartoon villains. Cartoon villains. All right, Virginia, how many can Denny's do in 10 seconds?
All right. This one also favors the bird. His house is filled with cartoonery.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop pumping me up.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
It's better when we fight, I think.
Denny's can do 5.
Okay, Denny's has got 5 cartoon villains in 10 seconds. I'm going to say Jbird can do 7. What do you think, Virginia?
I do believe he can do 7.
Me too.
Thank you, Kevin.
Denny's can do 8.
Denny's can do 8. I'm going to let Denny's do it.
Okay,
Have
Denny's.
him work here once.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
He's going to do it.
Yeah.
8 in 10. Your time begins now.
Cobra Commander, Destro, Baroness, Maleficent, Ursula, Scar, Gargamel. You've got Skeletor.
Okay.
That is 8. feet.
Oh, he threw in G.I. Joe villains.
I was trying to think of the 3.
Just to throw it.
Birthday king.
Birthday boy is sassy.
Birthday stud.
Wow. All right, you guys are up 2-0 already.
Denny's laying it down.
That's so awesome. That's what you went with.
Wow.
Put that thing on the table.
Kevin, we're definitely getting a punishment.
It's looking that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking that way. Okay, here we go. Our third topic could be the final one in a clean sweep. All right, NBA teams is what we're doing here. NBA teams. Okay, you don't have to name the city. You just have to name the actual team, and they have to be current NBA teams that are playing. Okay, back to us. I'm going to say that Jbird can do 6 of them. Virginia.
All right. I guess I got to say do it, bitch, because I don't think Denny's can do 7.
Okay.
So I have to do
6.
right now?
Yep.
6 NBA teams, 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Heat, Jazz, the Hawks, Sonics, Trailblazers. Why are you blanking? No!
Oh, we got 4.
I know basketball. I think my cowboy hat's on too tight.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Wow.
Bird.
Oh, man.
I mean, there's a Bill Buckner, and then there's a Bill Buckner. Oh, my gosh.
No. We just got swept.
And it's all my fault.
Okay, all right. 3 up, 3 down.
Oh, my God.
Done.
Well, how you said you were going to throw it for Denny's birthday? Maybe that's what happened.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You wanted to make sure Denny's won.
Yeah, happy birthday, Denny.
Birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So, what is the punishment we will be facing? That's what we'll find out next. Okay, so we've got a punishment that sounds like, are we doing the clothes swap? Is that what today is?
I think we should, yeah.
Okay.
We'll make the adjustments afterwards that we got to do, but I think clothes swap for the rest of the show would be hilarious.
Well, I'm dressed like a farmer today. I've got overalls. I've got a cowboy hat on. I have boots with flames on them.
Yeah. It's a good look.
What are you wearing over there, big dog?
I got what I would typically wear. I got skinny jeans on.
Oh, no.
Nice tight waist. Yeah.
You kind of got like a reverse Freddy Krueger shirt on.
I do, yeah. Just kind of black with some stripes on there.
If Freddy Krueger was a mime, that's what Kevin
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited for this clothes swap.
Yeah. It's kind of what I got here. I guess you just got to work out timing because, I'm a little anchored, so I got to go change.
You're busy over there?
Yeah.
Well, we can put up a privacy screen and you can change right there.
Well, yeah, but I think what Kevin's concerned is while me and him are changing, and if we're live on the air, that might not be great radio.
Right, yeah.
So do it during commercial, maybe?
do it during commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
have to try to do that. Yeah.
I believe in you.
I believe in us, too.
I don't believe your testicles are going to fit in his pants, but I believe you can get this done.
Well, I've had skinny jeans on once in my life, and I bought them on accident, and it was our first WRMF event, and I looked horrible. I looked like Humpty Dumpty with 2 pretzel legs.
Okay. So we will change here in just a bit, but if you'd like to see what it looks like, and we'll make sure we take some photos, post it up on social media so you can see it there.
You are looking sexy over there.
Oh, here comes Farmer Kev. Yeah.
Cowboy Kev in the house.
Oh, nice.
All right, now he's giving you his skinny jeans. That should be quite an endeavor getting you into those. Oh, Kevin left all his money in his pockets. How nice of him. Leave that credit card too, big dog. Oh, they're ripped skinny jeans. Now they're going to be ripped even more.
What's wrong?
You lost your car keys. Oh no.
This is
Hopefully they didn't fall out in the
looks like a
bathroom.
lost farmer right now.
The farm's back that way.
Poor guy.
He comes
There's a lot going on.
He's spun around.
Yes, he is.
It's hard when Kevin is the host and the participant in the games.
Yeah, he's doing vaudeville right now, and it's kind of hard to do both.
You should feel bad. It's your fault. He has to tap dance because you blew it. Do it, bitch.
It's good you got a shirt, though. It's freezing in here.
Please don't be mean to me. I'm so cold, and I feel like I'm getting hypothermia.
So, yeah, the losers in Do It Bitch today had to switch outfits. So, Kevin's got on Bird's outfit from earlier, which is a farmer getup.
Which we love.
And now Bird is putting on Kevin's outfit, but I guess while he was in the bathroom, he may have lost his key.
Hopefully they didn't fall in the toilet, which does happen if you're flinging stuff around in there.
Oh, that would be awful.
Awful.
Here he comes.
Did you find your keys?
I did.
Oh, thank goodness.
Floor.
Now you're.
That would have been a nightmare. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you what kind of trouble that would have been.
We're in the segment called What's on Your Mind?
Oh, okay. All right, have you guys said what's on your mind yet?
No. We've been mocking.
Okay. I don't think I've ever worn coveralls before. Well, you also got this guy, too, to keep you warm. Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
It's got a lot. There's definitely pronounced pit stains in this thing. It's a little damp.
Don't forget the cowboy hat.
Oh, I know. You're right. Okay. Get all this. There's a lot here. Hold on. Get it all. Okay.
Do you want me to go with what's on my mind?
Yeah.
Well, so yesterday I pulled a Jbird and I pulled my back out. I totally was not expecting to have to lift furniture, but I found myself lifting a heavy wooden case of golf clubs. One of my girlfriends had bid on it at the Little Smile Stars Ball, and she won. And so I was delivering it to her, and I was like, yeah, I can pick this thing up, no problem. Went to go pick it up, and tweak, pulled my back. So that's fun. I think I'm going to have to put a moratorium on lifting heavy stuff, because just last week, had to lift a bunch of luggage, pulled my back then.
Well, good news out of a bad situation. I've got a lot of little instruments and remedies you can use and have.
Pills? That's what I really would like.
Well,
I would like a nice little muscle relaxer.
That is what we talk about during commercial.
No secrets over here. Mama wants a back pill.
Well, I got to tell you, I want a Cowboy Kev every day, because I am looking at him like...
Yippee-ki-yay, huh?
You are scrumptious, Cowboy Kev.
How about this? Yeah.
You look good as a cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah, and you look good as a Kev. I think you found your look, dude. Look at him. Look how sharp he looks.
He does look
better in my clothes than I do.
These skinny pants fit me.
Wow.
I lost too much weight during the KVJ horror movie.
Did you lose all the weight that you had in your butt?
Somebody came into my house, stole my ass, and put it on my chin.
It's a great look for you, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Gotta tell you, yeah. I need to dress up more often.
I feel very fancy. I feel elevated.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say that you just got caught up in life. Days are just zipping by, and you're like, oh my goodness, it's Thanksgiving, and you haven't gone to the grocery store. All you have is what's in your house, and you got to make it work. So if that were the case, if you had to make Thanksgiving dinner out of what you have in your house right now, what are you serving? Because for me, all it would be is I've got 3 ideal nutrition meals. We'd have to divide that up and try to make that happen.
Did I have Thanksgiving with you one year? I think
you might have, yeah.
Yeah, I came to your house.
Yeah, we'll do it right. I mean, typically what we do is we get food, bring it in.
Gotcha.
That's usually it, because we are just devoid of food. There is no food in my house. You have nachos, salsa. Well, not even nachos. You have tortilla chips. You have salsa. I have a little bit of chocolate and some nuts and yogurt. That's it.
Wow.
There's no other food in the house.
When we were at Station 2, Miami, Kevin had his own apartment because it was easier for him to travel. And I spent the night one night, and he lived right next to a Burger King that smelled amazing.
Yes.
And then I went into his refrigerator, and I swear I saw a tumbleweed.
Yeah, there was nothing.
There was nothing. The air was up too hot. I'm like, oh my God.
I think all I had there was cranberry juice and vodka.
It got me through through.
There you go.
I'm surprised you didn't get all drunk and wander down to that Burger King.
Oh, believe me, I thought about it, and the only reason why I didn't was because I think we had an event and it was too late. I think Burger King closed, but I could still smell it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was down the street from Monty's. It was a good little place. I love that apartment. All right, so what are you making, Virginia?
Okay. Unfortunately, my guests are going to have just eggs, milk, Gatorade, and cold pizza.
That's what you got, huh?
My fridge is bare right now, too. And I made a mental note that I have to go grocery shopping, but I can't do it till tomorrow. I don't have time.
I can help you.
Go grocery shopping?
Yeah. It takes a village, they say.
Oh, you're very sweet, but I gotta go physically and be in the store because there's a million things I need, but I don't know till I'm there. I gotta walk every aisle. It's annoying.
I get it.
Takes a little while, yeah.
It does. It takes me
It's
like
a to-do.
It's 45 minutes minimum.
Yeah.
And I just don't have 45 minutes.
Right. Gotcha. What about you, Bird? If you had to serve up Thanksgiving dinner and you don't get to go to the store, what you have in your house right now, what are you serving?
Oh, we are eating like kings and queens, my friend. I'm stocked up right now. There's soups galore. There's all kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys would be living that fat cat life.
Yeah, you and Honeyface making it real nice.
It is. There's a lot of food in the house right now.
Okay.
I love how she's got you on a cooking kick.
It's like ratatouille.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad. Now, if you want to serve something that's elevated, have you ever heard of Basque nachos?
Basque nachos, no.
Apparently, they were inspired by a snack at a fancy restaurant. Do you think this sounds good to you, Virginia? Would you actually try to make this? To make Basque nachos, you take warm potato chips, you top it with cured Spanish ham, manchego cheese, pickled peppers, olives, and anchovies.
That is not my nachos.
I would eat that.
Of course, because it's got squid eyes in it.
It's got anchovies. I would totally eat that.
You think that sounds good?
And that ham sounds good. Yummo.
Yeah.
I would totally get down with those.
What is the manchego cheese?
It's a white cheese. It's delicious.
Like a queso or a...
It's not melted. No, it's usually sprinkled.
Okay.
Yeah, I would totally get down with the manchego. It's a good cheese.
I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know about that. I thought I liked cheese.
Well, I can bring you some tomorrow. We can do a whole little thing.
It sounds too elevated, I think.
Make some Basque nachos for us?
I would love some Basque nachos. I want to watch Jbird eat an anchovy.
Oh.
There's your do it, bitch punishment.
It's awful. I got to tell you, I like this punishment. I feel great in the Kevin Ralston's clothing. I'm not going to lie.
You look great in the clothes.
You do.
Yeah.
You look like you're about to go have a corporate merger.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a power broker, doesn't he?
Right?
Gosh, it really just changed. I wish I looked so powerful in that
But he's
clothing.
like in New York because he got the puffer jacket.
Yeah. A lot of stuff's working there.
Probably going to hit up Wall Street, make a couple deals with the Dow Jones.
Yeah, okay. Smart. Is anybody here already started their holiday shopping yet?
Oh,
That's
yes.
something you've been undoing?
I did. I started a little bit of it, yes.
I started on December 24th at Barnes & Noble.
Okay, that's when you're going to begin. You have
Barnes
not.
& Nobles has great gifts. They just put a new one of those stores up by me in Tequesta, and it's expensive, but...
I'm telling you what, if you're in a pinch,
yes.
they know people, not everyone gets presents on time.
Tell them, baby.
They have all kind of stuff where you can get. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know when it comes to money, that is one of the things that stresses people out come holiday time. They're like, oh my gosh. But it's not just you. It's also the people that sell you the stuff you're going to be handing out for the holidays. Target is one of those stores that apparently they have been letting some people go and downsizing a bit, saying, okay, money's not the way it used to be. So they've kind of rolled out a mandatory Smiles for the Holidays program to try to get people feeling better about shopping at Target. And also, too, I think they're trying to get people to stop shopping online. And if you're Target, what do you think gets more traffic, an Amazon site or the Target site? Sure, they both do well, but I know that's kind of Amazon's bread and butter is getting stuff there. Have you ever ordered your stuff from Target instead of going to the store, Virginia?
No.
Okay.
If I order, it's from Amazon. If I go to the store, it's to Target or Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart got the best prices.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. I don't know what it is. We order from Amazon, but if we go in person, we might be going to Target. And that's why they say, hey, that might be our bread and butter. So they have this new 10-4 rule that requires employees greet customers within 10 feet and chat if they're closer than 4.
I do not want to be chatted up. No. Keep it moving. Say hello. Give me a little pleasantry or a smile. We don't need to talk about the weather. I don't want to talk about the cold snap. Let's keep it moving.
I love talking to people. I don't know.
What if they're just saying, hey, is there anything I can help you with? Do you need help with anything?
I say, thank you. I'm good. I'm just blowing through.
But doesn't that make you feel better about the store, that they're attentive, they're there to help you out if you need it?
Sure.
But there is an over-helper mentality that can get uncomfortable where let's say you're Virginia, you go, I'm good, but they keep on asking if you need help, and you're like, just leave me alone, please.
We don't need to chat. If I need help, it's nice to know you're there.
Okay.
That is nice to get a little pleasantry and a smile and a happy, helpful person.
So we're definitely...
That's what's missing at Walmart.
I was going to say, we're not talking about Walmart then.
No.
Okay, got you.
Walmart hasn't got that memo yet.
Yeah, they're hoping that, friendly faces and small talk, as they say, can help bring in shoppers and pass around some holiday cheer. And people just be like, you know what? I go to Target. It feels Christmassy. I got a friendly face. I've got people that are saying hello, asking if they can help me. Apparently, the in-store numbers are down nearly 3%. And I guess 3% for a place like Target, that's a ton of money. And they're saying, okay, we got to make it up.
I think once you get people buying from Amazon and they get in the rhythm of getting their stuff that they normally got at Target from Amazon delivered right to their door with no heavy lifting.
Yeah, and I guess that's what Target's saying is we need that personal touch. Maybe people want a connection, and so we're going to provide that. What's different than what you get with Amazon? You get your stuff, but it's just delivered coldly to your front door.
I'm not going to lie. I ordered dinosaur eggs from Amazon.
No one is surprised.
They were at my door in like 3 hours. I couldn't even believe it.
Were they real?
No. Oh, gosh, I fell for it.
Were they real?
I hate when I'm that dumb publicly.
No.
They were ceramic, but they were still cool.
So I asked, do you want to be greeted by store staff or just leave me alone and let me shop? 59% of people said no. So a majority of people don't even want to be greeted. So is this a great policy that Target has if a majority of people are like, nah, don't even bother?
I think there's a point to what Virginia's saying, but I think there's got to be balance. You don't want terrible service. You don't want to go and ask for extra cheese somewhere and you get attitude, especially when you're going to pay for extra cheese. But you also don't want somebody following you.
Here's what I want you to say to me, Target. Hi, welcome to the store. I'm here if you need me. That's what I want to hear from you.
Enough, huh?
Red shirt, khakis, that's what I want. And that's it.
Okay.
It is fun to go into Target with a red shirt and khakis on. Just to kind of...
I have some friends that want to do that as a thing. And I was like, I don't know if I can be a part of that. That's going to be disruptive.
We did that as a bit one time, and nobody would come up to me. I guess I didn't look Target official.
Let's see how well you can make the connections here. I'm going to give you 4 words. You need to tell me, what do these 4 words have in common? Okay, the first round I've got here. Here are the 4 words. Paper, eggs, a poker hand, and towels. What is the commonality on those 4 things? Paper, eggs, poker hand, and towels. Any idea what that might be? Okay, let's see what you got. Okay. Virginia, do you have any idea what commonality happens between those 4 words?
A flush?
A flush.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Flush. What do you think, Bird? Paper, eggs, a poker hand, and towels. What 4 things do those things have in common?
They're all a shell game, if you will.
A shell game, okay. Okay.
Whose answer was worse?
They were both bad. But Who is a bigger dummy?
I had nothing.
All right, I'm going to see if anybody can crack the code on that. If you can come up with the right answer on the 4 things those words have in common, I have got tickets for you to go check out Train and Bare Naked Ladies at I Think Financial Amphitheater on July 8th. Mike is on here from Jupiter. If he has a correct answer, he's going to go see Train and the Bare Naked Ladies. What is the commonality on these 4 things here, Mike?
Hey, good morning, KVJ.
Good morning.
I'm thinking it's stuff you fold.
Okay.
You fold your eggs, you make scrambled eggs. You're going to fold a piece of paper like origami.
Yep.
Fold towels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. That's right.
That's it. That's exactly it. That's it. All things you fold, my friend. Very nice. Mike, you're going to go see the Bare Naked Ladies along with Train when they come to South Florida this coming summer on July 8th at the amphitheater, okay?
Stoked on that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show.
And if we go there, you can meet Virginia.
That's right.
Sorry, it's a terrible joke. Awful. Denny's, edit that out, please.
No, leave it in.
I really kind of forgot how long it was that Train had a lot of their massive hits. I think Drops of Jupiter is 2001. Is that really a 24-year-old song now?
But it still is a great jam. It does not feel 24 years old.
It is one of those timeless classics.
Yes.
In fact, I was watching, what is her name? She was Lizzie McGuire, Hillary Duff. She's got a show now that she's doing. I saw a little clip of her and her friend in this clip. You know, they were exercising, and she's like, oh, I know what you're going to do. You're just going to stay home and listen to Drops of Jupiter all night long. And I was like, so, I mean, you know, it still seems to connect as one of those songs. It's really a timeless classic.
He looks like he's a power broker.
Yeah, he does.
But he's young and trendy.
Yeah,
well,
he is.
I'm not that young, but I just was on the phone with New York City. I was making a deal.
Okay, I bet. You look
What'd
like
you
that kind
get?
of guy, yeah.
Nothing. I have no idea how to talk fancy.
You need to sprint out of here and not give Kevin his clothes back after the bit's over.
I don't think you're going to want these back.
Keep them. All right, well, we got more KVJ coming up after the show, just about 10 to 15 minutes long. From now, we're going to be at it. Before we get to it, though, Jbird, if you would, wrap us up here with your thought for the day.
The future isn't waiting for you to be fearless. It's waiting for you to be honest about what scares you. This outfit.
Kevin scares me in that outfit.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it yet.
It's a little rough, isn't it?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.